Go. Luis Ariz stands in. Fastball for a strike. And we are underway. The 0-1. That one fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball one. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that.
2-2.
That hits the dirt, and it's a full count. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Righty delivers. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Good eye right there. And he walked him.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Yuli Gurriel. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. Fly ball center field. Cowser coming on. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch, not close. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Baltimore. So here's the lefty, Braxton Garrett.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ripped to right. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right. And that's in there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Henderson leads off second with nobody out. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch downstairs. 1-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike right there. Got him. Now 2 out.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now it's Austin Hayes. First pitch just misses. Man on second, 2 down. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. That one the other way. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And the Orioles leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Gene Segura at the plate here.
Gene Segura.
The pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Kicks and fires. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he starts off the second with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Joey Wendell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And he deals. And that one's going to get into the corner. Throw is high and over his head. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jacob Stallings now. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a pitch. That one not close. It's a ball and two strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Come on, let's get this job done.
And here it comes. In the air, left side. Hayes has it sized up. One away. And here's the rookie center fielder, number 54.
Dane Myers.
Come on now, let's get a kick right here.
Swings through that one. 0-1. And that's outside. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ball to strike. The pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Henderson pulls it down, and there's two gone. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Arise at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Wendell at second with two down. Next offering in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a strike. In the air, left field, and that one gets down, fair ball. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And takes low for ball one.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
Ball,
That's strike 2. And a 1-2. Upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn.
The first base.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Now 1-1. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. A towering home run. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Ramon Urias will hit next. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. That's off the mark, 1-0. The pitch. Out there to center. And there's one down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. There's a strike. Here's a high chopper. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. The Orioles get one back on the solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Garrett Cooper. Cooper goes 6 feet 5 inches, 32 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Gurriel, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right-hander kick steals. Check swing. He went 0-2. It's softly on the ground to third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Ryan
De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's a little bit low. The 1-2. cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, James McCann.
The catcher, James McCann.
Garrett back to work. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball one.
Ball, one strike.
Kicks and deals. And McCann fouls it off. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Double the lead off the bottom of the first.
Henderson.
In there for strike one. Lined into left center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second with one away. And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. That one's in there, 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch just misses. 1-2 to count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Henderson, the runner at second with one away. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Gurriel handles the chance.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses off the outside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 outs. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back. On to the 4th. Now the third baseman, Gene Segura. The pitch. And that's too high.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
2-0. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And the righty deals. And it's filled up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. Looked like it was a little bit up. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch misses outside. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Comes the 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
3-2 on the way. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And up next for Miami, Jacob Stallings. Flied out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. Bradish checks the runner. Segura dives back in. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next to hit, number 54. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Bradish checks on first. Segura dives back in. The 2-1. Hit softly on the ground left side. Bare hand grab, throw to first. Got him! A beautiful play to end the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ramon Urias.
Next is the designated hitter, Ramon Urias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first, and now here is Colton Cowser. And that one lifted in the air center field. Number 54 in position. Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Marlins 2 and the Orioles 1. Back here in Baltimore, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Arias. And the right-hander back to work. Slider misses outside. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Tyler Wells is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Bauman getting cranked up as well. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1.
Ball.
Ripped on a line to center. Dives and makes the catch.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers. Bounce to the left side. Henderson over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1.
1-0.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. And the right-hander deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wide to kick the pitch. That clips the corner. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Right side. Santander drifts towards it. That is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Good eye right there.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Back up the, that got him. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
Here is James McCann. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to second. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes to count. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Inning over. Tyler Wells into the game. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 68, Tyler Well,
Now it's Yuli Gurriel.
leading off for the Marlins.
Chris, you played here in
The first
2002.
base
What are the
is
memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
The next pitch
One ball,
misses,
one strike.
and that is ball one. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And a base hit, off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any
The left
vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. That's in for a strike. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. And downstairs. The 2-1. Started to swing, held up. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Gurriel gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Gene Segura.
Here's the third baseman, Gene Segura.
Here we go. Turn two.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Wells, a 6'8" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
One strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Good eye in that spot. The 2-1.
No, that's a ball.
And a strike in there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. He did not go around.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And that one fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2-1 now. In the air, foul off first. O'Hearn moving under this one. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jacob Stallings getting ready to hit. There's a strike. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down to number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman.
The shortstop, Adley.
The pitch. Out to short, Wendell. Tosses to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. On the ground right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Off the plate inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
O'Hearn in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. A.J. Puck, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hoeing, the right-hander, also getting loose. One now.
Whoa.
And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
At the belt and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ball game.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Ramon Urias. And that's in there for strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Oh, great grab on the dive.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, number 54.
Dane Myers.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Wells back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate.
Whoa.
And a count 1-2. The pitch. The punch out there. Now one away. Back to the top of the Miami order. Luis Arias, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ground ball left side. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. And fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Rutschman fires over to first. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Marlins 2 and the Orioles 1. A.J. Puck on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Well, 1-run game, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now one missed. Falling behind 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late. The tying run at the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Adam Frazier. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And strike two.
2-2.
2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. On the ground. Frazier retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
James McCann in now. McCann fouls one off. And now the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. That's down and in.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
The 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Orioles held in check there, and our score remains 2-1. Coming on for the Orioles, Mike Baumann. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Mike Baumann.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Garrett Cooper. Good contact guy, good defender. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a ball.
No strike.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Oh. 3-0.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Three-2 now.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss. McCann fires. Out, caught stealing.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen. Number 79, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
2 outs. So 2 balls and no strikes. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next, Gene Segura. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one's in there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he deals. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. One left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Johnny Cueto. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Down to third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a pitch. Late with the swing there. Miami's bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Right-handed reliever. And now the count is even.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. That's a slider for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him. 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Just missed. Austin Hayes in the on-deck circle. The pitch. The other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 79.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Kicks and deals. Just missed.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That's in there. It's 2-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The next pitch misses. Full count now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard, Jacob Stallings. The next up for the Marlins. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Danny Coulombe is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Number 54, the next up for the Marlins. And there's the strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a base hit into right. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
The batter.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Misses off the plate. 1-0.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch downstairs. 2-0. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Wendell rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Edward Bizzardo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
One out, runner at second. Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. They say you win.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Strike 2.
0-2.
Outside. The next offering misses. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Cooper batting with one down, takes a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Righty delivers. Just misses with that one. On the ground, out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's Gurriel.
That's a ball.
First offering, misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And the right-hander deals. Gurriel gets a piece. Arise at third. Soler over at second. Cooper over at first with one away. And a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. That one missing inside.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And the righty deals. That one drilled left field. Hayes raging back on it. Still going back. Gone. Big time blast. A grand slam. Yuli Gurriel comes through. His 4th home run of the season. A 4-spot on the board. It's 8-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Danny Coulombe.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty, 1 away. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Edge of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Coulombe, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Now the 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Gene.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Gene Segura, 1 for 2. In there for strike 1.
1 strike.
On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Cueto back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Hoeing preparing to come on if needed. Shagwa getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one inside, and a count 2-1. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Count full.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, right side. Soler pulls it down. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Ramon Urias.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ball one there.
One ball, one strike.
Next pitch is popped up. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's two away.
Now batting, center fielder, Colton.
So it's their last chance in this one. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Two outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.